Good morning from Summit of Napulauan. There's a beautiful cloud of sea back here. Oh my gosh, so nice.
Mount Napulauan is located in Ifugao in Luzon, which is some 6 kilometers to the north of Baguio. This mountain is known as the place where General Yamashita made his final attempt to fight against American and Filipino forces during World War II. On September 2nd of 1945, he came down from Mount Napulauan and surrendered. In Kiangan, there is a Yamashita shrine to commemorate this historical event. However, what makes him more famous is the treasure he seems to hide somewhere in the mountain. But who knows? Anyway, this time is not treasure hunting, but hiking to see a beautiful sea of cloud, although I didn't expect that it was gonna be so hard.
Good morning from Hangudwan. We are now here for registration to go to Mount Napulauan, but it's kind of pretty cold right here.
After the registration, we hopped on the vans to go up to the jump-off point, and my struggle starts from here.
Alright, so we arrive at the Mount Napulauan, so then we're gonna start to hike from here. How long is it gonna be? How long?
Maybe 8 hours.
8 hours, 8 hours, that's so long. Okay, so we're gonna start hike from here, so it's gonna be kinda 8 hours to get to the top, so I think it's gonna be really hard, so let's go. I think it's been 1 hour or so since we start to hike, and then it's been so steep here. Look at this elevation. That is so hard, and it's continued to be really steep. So there was a drinkable water source in the middle, and then I filled up one of my plastic bottle, and it tastes really good. It's kind of really different from the water sold in the supermarket. The trail is continued to be really steep. It's really challenging to me. Alright, so it's been a really long hike, and I'm kinda going through the rainforest, and yeah, it's really steep and the ground is really wet. I'm not sure how long it's gonna continue, but I'm kinda starting to really tired. But seeing the rainforest like this is like really refreshing.
And while struggling to move forward, I noticed a leech, the blood-sucking worm, on my knee. I recommend you to wear long sleeves and pants to prevent leeches from sticking to your skin.
Alright, so I stumbled upon one of our guides, and she told me that from here to campsite is like less than 2 hours. I was like, really? Still 2 hours to go from here? I was kind of expecting like 1 hour or half an hour. And she told me if I walk fast, then 1 hour, my heart is really pumping. And still, if I include the other group, I think more than 20 people are behind me. I don't think they can get to the campsite before the sunset. Still 2 hours from here is like, oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna just keep walking then. Alright, so now I'm in the cloud right now, and I feel like really cold, and it gets really kind of dark. My goal today is to reach the campsite before the sunset. I guess I am really getting closer, I guess, but problem is my heart is really pumping. I cannot walk so fast, so I need to walk slowly. Yeah, so I heard a noise and I thought campsite is pretty close, but actually the mountain on the other side. So I need to kind of go down here to get to the campsite on the other side. Okay, now I know where the campsite and where the summit is, but I'm pretty low on the energy right now.
While going down on the trail, our porter passed by me and shared a story about General Yamashita.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
He hide in this mountain?
Yes.
Oh, did he? Wow, I didn't know that.
We call it this is Yamashita Trail.
Where did he hide it?
At the summit.
At the summit?
Yeah.
I thought he's in the cave.
Yes, are all these the old folks says there's a cave, but we cannot locate. Maybe because we did not see that cave.
Oh,
We
okay.
started hiking or touring here in Napulauan.
Okay, I see, I see. So there's no cave, but the... Alright. Interesting. Thank you, thank you. And so I think I'm really getting closer to the top, I guess. I hear people's noise.
Hi, vlog! Wait, the summit of Mount Napulauan!
Finally. Yeah, I reached the top.
Tapos bigyan mo sa akin yung
No, this is
cellphone
lucky
ko.
at the top.
Really?
No, just kidding.
I pitched my tent soon after I reached the peak. While waiting for others to arrive, our team started to prepare for dinner. I was so happy to have a variety of warm dishes because I was shivering from the cold. After having a delicious dinner and getting my knee treated, I went to sleep.
Morning from summit of Napulauan, and it's really good morning. We can see the sunset right here, so beautiful, and the sunrise. Yeah, sunlight. The beautiful sunrise over here, and there's a beautiful cloud of sea back here. And it's like a 16 degree according to my phone, and I'm really poorly equipped, so I'm kind of shivering all the time. Like last night I wasn't able to sleep, so it was so cold, but it's really nice morning. So right now everybody is taking a picture. Actually it's so beautiful, and then it's so cold, it's so fucking cold.
The sea of clouds was indescribably beautiful. I was lucky to be there when all the conditions are met miraculously. However, as the sun went up, the cloud gradually got apart and disappeared by 8 a.m. After seeing the sea of clouds, we had breakfast and took a picture by the sign and then started to descend.
Alright, so now after the breakfast, we are going on the traverse right now. And according to our guide, it takes 4 to 5 hours to go back. And which is actually really okay, because on our way coming up was like 8 to 9 hours. So when compared to that, I think 4 to 5 hours is like not that long. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep walking on and just follow my group and hoping to see good view.
While going down, I came across a batch of Filipino army coming up on the trail.
Morning. Oh, there's many people. Morning.
Lalamig ah.
Morning. It must be really hard for them to come up here, I guess. What they do here is kind of clearing up the mountain, but I don't know what it means, but I think to make sure that no one stays here, I guess.
And then I stumbled upon another batch of Filipino army an hour later.
Hello, good morning.
How's your knee?
Huh? Oh, warm.
Warm.
Hello. Wow.
Mayong kontaker
May buntag. Oh, Cebuano?
sa Cebuano.
Oh, yeah. I live in Cebu. May buntag.
Where are you from?
I'm from Cebu City.
Huh? Japan?
Yeah, Japan. But I live in Cebu.
You live in Cebu?
Yeah, may buntag.
Ah. The soldier in the Philippines is very handsome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You have a lot of girlfriend, na?
yeah.
After passing by the Filipino army, I stumbled upon a part of a trail that get hit by a landslide.
Right, so this part is really challenging.
Yeah, you hold on.
Okay, okay. Where to step on, by the way?
You hold on and step on it.
There?
Oh.
Next step is there.
You there.
I think
You
I
hold,
can.
you hold here. Yeah. Then you
My
step
God.
there. Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
My luck depends on this wheat. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Other one.
Okay, the other one here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's so scary. Oh,
And step in. Okay.
oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. It's so dangerous. You see that? Down over there. Oh my gosh.
After getting it over, I was getting closer to the waterfall in the middle of the trail.
I think I'm getting close to the waterfall, and I think you can already hear the sound of waterfall. Right, so this is how to get down. Then it's my turn to get down.
The waterfalls are tall and intense, although the weather was not in favor to see entire shape clearly. The water was icy cold and very clean, so I filled up my bottle for the rest of the hike. We took a quick break and ate our trail food to recharge our energy for more descent while hearing the sound of waterfall splash.
I live from waterfall. I live in a lake, so I'm gonna keep walking and then going down. Yeah, I think this waterfall is really beautiful. I wish weather to be really sunny and then no clouds, so misty. Alright, still kinda really bushy here, and the path is like really narrow, but the snow cloud is above me, so that means I went down enough. Here it's really moderate. Now I think it's easy to breathe. I think elevation is really low, but definitely trail has become really easy. Alright, now I saw some houses alongside the road, so I think it should be half an hour or so to get there. Yeah, it's been a really tough hike. This way is much easier than going up from the other side. That's why I guess kind of military people coming up from here, I guess. I think this is gonna be end, finally.
I was happy to know that this is gonna finish soon. On the way to get to the end of the trail, we passed by another waterfall. It was also tall and as cold as the one before. Since some people were taking a dip in the waterfall already, I wanted to try the same.
Yeah, there's a waterfall right here. Go ahead. I know this is gonna be so cold. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Where's the fuck? It's so cold. So good. You see the culture. See the culture to me. Oh my god.
I'm not sure if you can tell from the screen, but it was so cold that I couldn't stand even for 30 seconds. It reminded me of the Buddhism practice of standing in the waterfall to train your mentality. I think I don't have enough willpower to cope with it. Anyways, after washing out all the sweat, I resumed my hike to complete the trail.
So right now I'm going down to get to the exit. Waterfall was really cold. It was like ice coming from above. But because it's so cold, my heart is pumping up a lot of blood right now. So actually I'm warm. So I'm going down to join my group. I think it should be 15 minutes or something like that. Right, so now I can see the place. We're gonna have a shower, I guess. So I think it's in 1 or 2 minutes. So it has been a really long hike. It's gonna come to the end finally. You guys are eating.
Hello.
Hello.
We're having.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we are live. Yeah.
When I arrived, they are already drinking while eating. They kindly invited me to join, and so did I. I felt comfortable because they are so welcoming.
Alright. Alright, so now we are waiting for other joiner to come back, and after that we're gonna go back to Manila. It was quite a long hike, but I felt really comfortable because the organizer did everything to me. So now we are just here to chill. We are kind of drink and eating some food. I was kind of drunk already because studio driver that I got was kind of strong. So if you like the content like this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want. And see you in the next adventure.